every morning I've stood over this and looked at the water and been like, that's gonna freaking suck. It's 38 degrees. I'm gonna sit in it for 3 minutes and I know it's gonna be temporary hell. But I made a commitment to myself, and the commitment is bigger than the short-term pain. And the person I am on the other side of that cold water is bigger than the short-term pain that I know I'm about to put myself through. And that's why I did it. 359 days in a row for this ice bath. And when I say days in a row, I don't want you guys to get confused. It's not every single day. My rule that I made, and that's the important thing about this, is it's a rule that I made, is every weekday, so Monday through Friday, that I am in Austin. So I had 1 week I was home for Christmas. I didn't do it then. I had one day off for Labor Day, whatever. I didn't do it then. A lot of people are like, oh, that's not impressive. You didn't do it every day. It's not 359 days in a row. It's 200 something 50 days in a row. That is not the point. And I'm starting to shiver because I just got out of my last one right here. But that is not the point. The point is that I made a rule and I stuck to it. And it's been incredibly powerful to apply this to other parts of my life. Because if you think about it, everything that you do on a day-to-day basis is a decision. I want to take the stairs instead of the elevator to burn more calories. Do I want to eat that bag of chips, or do I want to just drink a big cup of water? Do I want to go to the gym, or do I want to go sit down and sit on the couch? All these are choices that we make, and doing this ice bath every single morning, quote unquote, all those other choices so much easier. So there's like a couple things that are happening here. One is the physical benefits of the ice bath, which I'm not going to go into because I'm not a freaking doctor. I know there is some. And then there's the psychological benefits, which I'm not a psychologist, but I did just do this for a straight year. So what I can tell you is it makes you fucking bulletproof. I've woken up every weekday morning and within 5 minutes I'm out here. There's one video I made where it's fucking snowing out here and I'm hopping in this ice bath. It's 38 degrees. It's like, holy shit, this fucking sucks. And this is my first thing that I do when I'm waking up. And it's like, if you can wake up cold, get yourself to walk down here and jump into freezing cold water, you can do anything throughout the rest of the day. You can literally do anything. And if you don't think you can do anything and you run into something later in the day that you're like, holy shit, this is so hard. Like I have to present in front of 100 people. And you're just like, well, I already did some crazy shit this morning where I basically froze myself voluntarily. Freaking cool. It's cool. And I love that I did it. I was inspired by actually hearing that Joe Rogan did it. And then I met one of my now good friends, Crew Mahoney, who has a pretty big social media following. I highly recommend to check him out if you guys haven't. He has some really good content and perspective on life. But it's just a freaking chest freezer with a pump and some rubber duckies that my mom sent me. But then I was inspired to just stick at it, and about 2 months into doing it every morning, I made the rule. I was like, I hit this for a year in a row. I'm gonna get through the winter. I'm gonna get through the days where I wake up and I'm cold and I don't want to get out of bed and I don't feel good. I get through those days and prove it to myself that anything is freaking possible if you put your mind to it, if you make a rule. And now I have this forever. I have this 1 year in a row of ice baths forever. And it's fucking sick. And I'll always have that as leverage to look back on, to be like, is what I'm about to do very difficult? Probably, yeah. A lot of things. But I can lean back on this shit and say, what I'm about to do is extremely difficult, but I've already done something that's, I'd bet a lot of money that it's a lot more difficult than what I'm about to do. It's just awesome. I'm super happy right now. I'm super stoked because I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about like putting yourself through difficult things on purpose so that when you have to go through difficult things that you're not in control of, you are fucking ready for it, right? Or if you're lucky and you never have to go through difficult things, you just keep putting yourself through them, you can make it so freaking far. You can make a lot of money if you're willing to do some tough stuff, to learn some different shit, to hear some no's, to get shit on, to make mistakes. If you're willing to do all that shit, then you can do so much cool stuff. You can make a lot of money. You can have a lot of success. You can meet some really cool people. You can make some fantastic relationships. And it all starts with choosing to do something, this with the ice bath like I did. So I know ice baths are trendy. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's an entrepreneur with an ice bath. Like, oh, it's stupid. There's no real benefits. Like, if all that's true, like coming to you here and saying like, I've done this for almost a year now, and I freaking love it. For you guys, it's not an ice bath. Maybe it's a strong gym commitment. Maybe it's a walk every morning. Maybe it's a run. Maybe it's yoga, a 5-minute stretch every morning. As long as it's something that you're holding yourself to and not making any excuses to miss, then I'd say it has the same impact, right? So with that, I will leave you guys to the next video. I appreciate the support. I appreciate all the comments. You guys have made it like motivating to keep posting this stuff and posting the videos. So love you guys. Keep bringing the love back and subscribe if you haven't. Peace.